All right, everybody, welcome back. Hearthstone Power Hour time. I am exceptionally excited about this week, and I'm excited to be here, but the show comes on, the light goes on. I'm your host, Twizz. It's very good to see you guys, good to see you, chat room, good to see you watching this on YouTube, watching this on iTunes, however it is that you get your Hearthstone Power Hour fix. With me, as always, my partner in crime, the brains behind the operation, I'm just the monkey that dances, is my co-host, Studder. What's up, brother man?
How's it going? So if I'm the brains and you're the looks, don't we need like a wild card on here?
It's true. It's true. Maybe we could get Bigfoot on here. I don't know. I mean, just to spice things up. I got nothing. So maybe we could use somebody who just like dances the entire time. Like they just get
somebody. You never expect what they're gonna do. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan. If you think you're that person, let us know. Podcast@blizzpro.com. So
yeah. We're accepting video and audio clips for applications.
Okay, we should only carry this on so far. I mean, unless it's really epic. I don't know about this. So, anyways, guys, this week we're doing the Construct Quarter. But real quick, I want to bring you up to speed on a couple things. Number one, I used to do a show called Twizzcast. Okay, I had a lot of fun. It was my passion, my pride, my joy. We had a reunion episode 6.5 months ago. I stopped doing that, and we had a reunion episode that is available on the BlizzPro YouTube channel. It's also available on iTunes. If you're subscribed to the Hearthstone Power Hour, that show should be showing up in the feed as well. So just another reason to click the subscribe button on iTunes. Secondly, a lot of people are saying, dude, where's the heroics at, man? Where's your heroics? It's kind of a funny situation, okay? I got good news, I got bad news, and then I got good news that fixes that bad news. But anyways, basically, here's the gist of it. Is we have a problem, but it's a great problem to have. When we upload an episode of the Power Hour, because of the downloads, it lags out the BlizzPro server. Okay? That's a bad thing, but it's a good thing. So, because it puts such a strain on the BlizzPro server, JR and the people who are the head cheeses at BlizzPro have worked and gotten another server that we're going to be uploading the episodes to, so that way it doesn't have one big drain on the server that has everything. So that has just come into effect. He was having to spread out the releases of the shows so that way it didn't kill the server. So that's been fixed now. We're going to be uploading like madmen, and it's going to be game on to the game on. So that's about it. Real quick, any new news on the home front, Studder? I saw you're a legend, obviously, and I think you're pretty close to the top 100. Am I right?
I believe I am top. Yeah, I'm 109 right now, guys. 109. I mean, when I came in, I was like 50, and I just haven't played since, to be honest. And that's what happens when you don't play. Is like a bunch more people come in, knock you down.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
It happens. It just happens.
It'll get the best of you every time. There's no doubt about it. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to talk about how this show functions, because there are still people that just cannot wrap their mind around this show. Okay, I'm an average Joe player. Studder is a legendary player. I talk about sometimes, it's such a fine line that I have to walk, because if I say I would do this, then everybody poops on me and says, oh, you're so dumb, why would you do that? Oh my god, you're so bad, go die. And then when I don't say anything, everyone's like, oh my god, why are you even there? Just let Studder play. Oh, ugh. Okay, so they can shut up, first off. I try to bring entertainment to the show. I try to keep the show moving along. I try to provide the entertainment value. I'm the one that makes it look pretty. Studder's the brains. I'm the beauty.
Yeah, and plus he keeps me under control.
It's true.
I don't tilt hard on the show. I don't, like, I don't know. It's much more calming, and, like, it's probably much more fun to watch us together laddering or doing Nax than to watch me doing it and just, you know, if I do it, it'd just be, like, X-rated.
There'd be goats involved. It'd be unbelievable. But, no, I saw yet another YouTube comment where somebody was like, why doesn't Studder just play by himself? Some mouth breather was, you know, just crapping all over the fact that I'm on the show. And it's like, you know, if you wanted to watch somebody just talk about their moves and, you know, do it by themselves, somebody actually took that idea and ran with it. And they actually made a website for it. It's called Twitch. you can check that out if you want to. So, just saying. But anyways, enough with the nonsense. We're here to play Hearthstone. That's what we're going to do. So, let's see here. This week, the Construct Quarter is released, and that's what we're going to play. We're going to talk about some of the decks that we're going to use here. And we're going to cover the heroes, and we're going to do the class challenges too, which I did the class challenge before of the warrior. Oh my god. Dude. That warrior is brutal. Brutal. It must be nice to have 37 Cold Bloods and Taunts in your deck. So, anyhow, so first boss is Patchwerk. Okay, Patchwerk has absolutely no cards. His hero power is to destroy a minion, and he's got a 5 damage weapon that is nonstop. So, how are we going to beat him, Studder?
We're going to freeze him.
That's right.
And we're going to freeze him.
Yep.
And then we're going to make him draw some cards, and we're going to just hit his face. It's going to be a great time. You're going to have a great time doing it.
Yep. This is actually funny the way that this deck works. It's not your freeze mage deck. Cone of Cold, blah blah blah. I mean, none of that stuff. This is a completely different type of animal. So,
yeah. This is like a freeze mage for weapon decks.
Exactly. So let's talk about some of the cards and why they're in here. Ice Lance. Obviously, it's to keep him in place. Or if you can combo it for lethal or something with Frostbolt, that's a nice extra 4 damage. But it keeps him in place. Mirror Image. Obviously, he can only destroy 1, so we're throwing some taunts his direction. Now, the Acidic Swamp Ooze. Okay, when Studder first showed me this deck, I was like, why do you have a Swamp Ooze in here? Because if you destroy his weapon, it becomes a card, and then he just plays it again. So what is the point of this, Studder? Why do we have that here?
All right. So the Swamp Ooze is almost a tempo play. So first off, you can coin it out turn 1, because this is the only one I've seen so far where you get the coin. If you can coin it out turn 1, he has no turn 2 play, so you can't replay it because the weapon costs 3. So that's nice. If you play it turn 2, he just replays the weapon on turn 3, which is an issue. But if you play it turn 3, that's when he's on 4 mana, and that's preventing him from hero powering. So it's almost like a little tempo play there. So he's going to play that weapon, and he's going to have to use that instead of killing that Swamp Ooze. Consider that like 3 damage.
Okay.
Kind of like, you got to consider, it's almost like I'm doing 3 damage with this Acidic Swamp Ooze, and he's not killing my other minions. So like if you can combo it with like a Mirror Image or like anything else, it's really nice,
Okay, so we're looking like turn 4, 5, 6 for this play, right?
Yeah, turn 4, 5, 6 for the Acidic Swamp Oozes. Turn 7, well, actually, if you play it turn 6, on turn 7 he's going to be able to do the hero play power out his weapon and then also hero power. But that's, I mean, it's really for in there. It's really nice. And otherwise, it just gives you like a minion, cheap minion.
Sure. Fair enough.
This match really doesn't go that long, to be honest.
No,
It's a pretty quick match.
Yep. Arcane Elect, just card draw, duplicate now, or duplicate, depending on which side of Mississippi you're on. This is one of the things. This is what makes this deck so fun, is using this in conjunction with Cold Light Oracles, because he has no cards. So yeah. So playing that is going to fatigue him, and then duplicate again, Mississippi. It puts 2 more of those in your hand, and you just fatigue the snot out of them. It's amazing. I was so floored to see that. So those are that's pretty much the primary combo you're going to be. That's the only time you're going to be using duplicate, right?
No, you can use duplicate on. That's the main thing you're looking to duplicate. But if you do like a Sludge Belcher or Ascension, that's just going to be value right there because you're going to get taunts for him to go through. And that'll be later on, like in the match. But really what you're doing is looking Cold Light Oracle. Even a Mirror Image isn't bad duplicate because then it's just he's going to have to hit through that.
Sure.
But most of the time you're looking to duplicate Cold Light Oracles or even Dancing Swords because that's also fatigue damage to him.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Good call. Darth Yoda in the chat room, he brought up a pretty cool thing. What about Swamp Ooze and Mind Vision? How awesome would that be, dude?
It's a very cute combo and cool combo, but I found one of the things that like just made this. What I was looking for when I was making this deck is consistency. So I want to beat this because I sit there, guys, and I make these decks. I try to make them for you guys to have the best chance at winning. And it's a cute combo. It's a fun combo. Stealing their cards is always exciting and fun, and like you just get these awesome cards. But it's just not consistent enough for me. Oh, another thing you can duplicate, by the way, is Molten Giants and Frost Elementals. Frost Elementals are basically like, oh, I'm getting 2 more Ice Lances every turn. And then Molten Giants, just value.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. I say off to the races. Now, here's the Patchwerk deck. And then I have Gluth. Because I was saying Gluth in front of my 3-year-old, and he thought I was talking about a glue stick. And he's like, Gluth stick? I'm like, no, Gluth. Yeah, Gluth stick. No, Gluth. So I named it Gluth. I named it Gluth stick. So God bless his little 3-year-old heart. So how many of you guys have made your deck to go in here and then accidentally queued up on the ladder? Me.
I've done that. I did that once 3 times in a row.
Dude, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I lost 300 ranks last season doing that.
Look at the name of this. Material equals 1 material patchwork. Whatever.
I think that.
Whatever.
If you guys are wondering what code they use,
yeah.
there it is.
There you go.
There's a little piece of their code.
You get it all here on the Hearthstone Power Hour. I mean, we don't go cheap. We even give you the code.
Yeah. So the reason I don't run the water elemental, Judo, I don't know how to pronounce the rest of your name, so Judo. Is it does freeze them, but it doesn't freeze them immediately. And I've noticed a lot of times they can't get it to stick because they almost always automatically kill it. I would legitimately get rid of everything.
Really?
No secrets are worth keeping.
Okay. That sounds like something you'd like get on a fortune cookie. No secrets are worth keeping.
There we go. There's that coin ooze.
There we go. Such value. Such value. So basically, just to re-explain this again, we coined the ooze, and that's a 3 cost, so he can't.
Yep.
He can't do anything next turn. Such value. And end turn. Thank you.
I would just hit his face, just ping it, and call it quits.
Okay.
I mean, we could easily just Cold Light Oracle, because the thing about this one is how much damage he's doing every turn.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about
yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna burst. He's gonna his damage in his hand.
Yeah.
So you could just Cold Light Oracle right now if you wanted to.
Sure. I see no reason not to. I mean, what's he gonna draw into, really? That was a joke. Okay.
Crickets, guys.
Crickets, yeah. Yeah, we can see what he draws into. So. Alright, I think this time we're just going to Senjin up. Or we could Ice Block
we could Senjin,
Ice Lance.
or we could like Ice Barrier, Ice Lance.
Yeah,
I would prefer Senjin X. Yeah, Ice Barrier, Ice Lance, actually. Yep.
Yeah, because that's not a random destroy a minion. Like, he chooses, and he's
he gets
gonna
to target that. Yeah.
So, oh, come on, you. There we go. Boom.
Next turn, we're probably just gonna
Sludge Belcher.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I'm thinking. Ooh, we could Deathlord Ping.
I think Sludge Belcher's better because Deathlord will just die.
That's what I was saying. That's why we Sludge Belcher. So I ran into some extra dust and I made gold Sludge Belchers. Aren't they awesome?
They are. They are.
But the point of the Deathlord is that he's going to put a minion out there. I guess is more or less why I wanted to run it. So.
yeah, sure. Grab a minion from his deck. Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Just pull it right out of there. I mean, fiery. He's got it in there somewhere. It might be in the bottom. You might not be able to see it very well. So.
Just Senjin and Deathlord right now.
This is unruly. See, there comes the minion. Anytime now. It's just running a little late.
I would just Molten Giant mirror image in Ice Lance's face.
Oh, yeah.
Or no. Frostbolt his face. Yeah.
Why the heck
Get
not?
that damage in there.
Yep. Yeah, get rid of that bad boy.
I guess just Arcane Intellect,
Why
see
not?
what you draw.
See what we get. Little insurance.
Just Senjin.
Yeah. Do you think it's worth mirror imaging again?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not hurting anything, right?
No,
Just hit his face.
Because I seriously think...
You could even Ice Lance his face right now if you wanted to.
I'm going to. Not that it really matters.
Well, yeah, I mean, this game was over a while ago.
Yeah. Yep.
I like how he never kills that 8/8. He's like, you know what? We're fine with it.
We're fine. Oh, gosh. So there you go. I wish we had gotten a chance to use Duplicate and Cold Light Seer, because that's funny. Like, you're doing... I mean... Oh,
well, you do 3 damage, 6, 10... 15, 21 damage.
21 damage on a...
If you get to play all 3.
Yep. Yep. So, anyways, there you go.
You lose! Good day, sir!
Now, I just want to let you guys know that that particular win was, in fact, brought to you not only by Hee Haw, but the Mountain O Haw. That was a big win. Big win right there. So, next time you guys have yourselves a big win, grab yourself a 2-liter or a mountain of Hee Haw and chug it and kick the crap out of something. So, anyways, back to the grind. So let's talk about the second boss that we're going to be working our way through. Which deck were we using for the second boss, dude? I forget. There's 4 of them.
Legendary.
Legendary. Okay.
Was that the second one? Yeah, because the second one does the hero power.
Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is a deck that I kind of screwed around with. For those of you guys who watch Noxious on Twitch, he has the Randuin, and this was a very, very similar deck. We altered it a little bit, just that way we could keep it and play it. It's highly expensive. I mean, it's got Elite Torn Chieftain, Loatheb, Cairn, Gelbin, Sylvanas, Black Knight, Gruul, Rags, Ysera, Balls Out Deathwing. I mean, it's got it all. I usually have like Lore Walker Cho in there and some other stuff like that. It's just for fun. We modified it a little bit to make it a little bit more realistic. But it's just a ramp. I mean, you are mulliganing for Wild Growth and Innervates, because outside of that, I mean, look at this. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in. I'm at my 5 drops. So that tells you how crucial Wild Growth and Innervates are. But any ramp druid deck is going to be just fine for this particular boss. In case you don't have the cards to make up Legendary, I do have this ramp druid deck, which has been working really, really well. You could use this one. Basically, I've used this on the ladder, and it's been doing really well. A little pricey with the Black Knight Rags. You can swap that kind of stuff out. So, yeah. I don't know why I don't have a Golden Sledge Belcher in there. I should. Anyways, let's go back. So it's your standard ramp druid deck, and we are going to go for it. We're going to get rowdy here. We're going to get rowdy with it.
Get rowdy. Get crazy.
Chat room's exploding. They're like, oh my god.
You kidding me? They're all leaving.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be too.
Oh,
it's ridiculous. This guy. Oh, I really hate him. I really hate him.
Why are we watching this show?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, just mulligan everything.
Just mulligan everything.
Gross innervates.
So this is going to be a slow start. It's going to be a little bit of a slow start to this game.
We're playing Geblin because he's awesome. So anyone who asks the question, like, why would you guys play that terrible card?
Yeah.
Because it's swag. He's not good. You're right. Anyone who's like, you should never play Geblin. He's just not quality.
Yep.
Guys, this is an AI.
Yep. It's an AI. I really don't feel bad about anything here, so. Yep. Stink. I just like the the reason I made this deck.
I would just hero power the 2/1.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason I made this deck is just for the randomness of it. You know, nobody ever plays Gelbin because, I mean, he could really screw you over with some of the inventions that come out, but it could be pretty sweet at the same time. So hard to
He's
say.
actually not that bad in this match because of the Boulder guys 2000 or whatever it is, and the heal thing.
Sure.
The heal one is actually pretty good too.
Now we can go down one of two paths here. We could go Gelbin or we could go ETC. I mean,
I think we go ETC.
I think
ETC because he's gonna rock out. That's
true.
why.
It's true. We're gonna do it. We're doing ETC right here on the Power Hour. Let's see what we get. Power the Horde. Let's see what he gets. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna suggest Ancient of Warring right now.
Yeah.
Just taunt. And then I would suggest killing the first half of that bad boy.
Yeah, it pains me to do it, but I got to give up ETC for that. I should have actually taken out the 2/3.
No, because we don't want to lose 5 health in that thing.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. All right. Chat room's exploding. Rock on. Next we might... Oh my gosh. Tell me about your swipe. Or actually, better yet, we could...
Sometimes I just want to try to fatigue this guy.
That's a true statement too, dude. Well, we could do a couple of things here. We could Starfall and then innervate into a swipe. Just to get rid of that 4/4.
I think here's what I think we do. We power the Horde.
Do we? Let's do it.
I mean, we have this game won already, guys. Let's be real.
Let's just do it. See what we get. Excellent.
Yeah, and I think after this, I think it's only logical to double innervate and direct.
I think you're exactly. I think I am so with you. It's not even funny, dude.
And just swing for face. You already won this game.
Yeah.
Because this guy just has no way of dealing with big creatures. So.
Yeah. Boom. Watch, dude. He freaking puts out some unbelievable crap or something like that. Wipes my board. Oh, God. Another loot hoarder. And there goes my weapon, too. It's getting uglier and uglier around here.
I would suggest just Starfalling.
I could.
And then I would just hit the 4/4 with the Keeper.
Yeah. Yeah. It just hurts me so.
I know. I kind of wanted to play Geblin.
I really wanted to play Geblin. I mean, in a big way. But, you know, sometimes you're the bug and sometimes you're the windshield, Stutter. You know? No matter what, guys, I don't care what he plays. He could play, like, triple Sylvanas and whatever. We are Gelbing next turn.
Oh, we're playing Geblin,
Yeah.
I always call him Geblin. Gelbing?
Gelbin.
Gelbin? I don't know. I
Mechatort.
can't pronounce him.
So we might not be playing Gelbin this turn. Dude.
I know.
Dude. I mean...
No, we're still playing Gelbin. What we're doing is we're going to swipe the 9-6, one of the 9-6s.
Yeah. I'm feeling what you're putting down here. We're going to take this guy out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to trade this guy.
And we're going to
Gelbin like there is no tomorrow.
Yep. But I really wanted to...
Man. 7-7.
And he's ruining all our fun.
I know.
What did he just add on to, what was that last one?
Mutating injection. How many of those could he possibly
He has no way to kill you with that. Like, you can death wing right now to get rid of those. I think that's the play.
Wow.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Should we? Chat room?
I think we should.
I think okay, everybody, yeah, the chat room's way ahead. We're on a 30-second delay and the chat room is so ahead of us it's not even funny. YOLO, Deathwing. All right. What you got? What you got? You got one of those. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay. I forgot he did that part. Oh. Yes. This is why we play expensive cards.
Just to let you guys know, like a regular ramp druid would have done much better, but we're just playing a lot of fun cards.
Yeah. Oh, man. So great. I never get to play him. I never get to play Rags. That's right. Show me who's boss with that. Okay. And now is where we BM him. Find out what we had coming down the pipe. Swipe.
We should probably... No, we should probably kill him with Deathwing.
We should. We never... Yeah, Deathwing never gets to do the killing blow.
I know. Which is surprising, because he's like... Isn't he like the... Something of death? Like
the wing of it or something like that?
Yeah, maybe? I don't know.
I got nothing. So, anyways, that was a fun thing. I'm just... Dude, you know what? Like, that might have been the best game I've ever played. We got to play Gelbin, ETC, and Deathwing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It gets... Yeah. All right, back to a more serious note. Again, Ramp Druid will work just fine with that. Any type of Ramp Druid, there's 1,000,001 decks. So, who's the next guy? Who's the next guy? Is it Thaddius? No, it's not Thaddius.
No, Thaddius is the last guy.
He's the last guy. Oh, it's Gluth, isn't it? No. Who did we just play?
It's Gluth. Gluth. The Gluther.
Gluth. Sir Gluth's a lot. Okay. so anyways. Aspect of death. The chat room says he is the aspect of death. But for this episode, we're calling him the aspect of death. With Gluth. Anyways, okay. So what is Gluth? I'm gonna struggle to not call him Gluth, just to let you know. What is Gluth? Yeah. What is his hero power? He does he swaps, doesn't he?
The Gluthinator.
Oh no, that's no, that's Thaddius.
Mr. Gluth, his hero power makes it so all of your minions have 1 health. And all of his minions have 1 health too.
Yep.
I play Priest because it's fun and I wanted to level up my Priest.
What better reason?
Yep. Light wells are just cool in this deck. I mean, I'll just go through. He has an awesome weapon, so you need like Acidic Swamp Oozes and Harrison. You don't need Harrison Jones, but Acidic Swamp Oozes is doing it. Believe it or not, guys, when I was first making a consistent deck for this, I had to craft that pirate.
Which pirate?
What? That 1/2 pirate, which removes 1 durability off their weapon. I crafted that.
Oh.
I felt
Corsair.
sad.
Wow. Yeah, that right there. That's 100 dust for you all day long.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. So,
oh well, it was worth it.
2 circle of healing.
I don't actually end up using them, but I just crafted them. Tried it.
Yeah, just out of principle. So,
Yeah.
anyways, all right. 2 Circle of Healings, 2 Holy Smites, 2 Power Word Shields, 2 Northshire Cleric, Shadow Word Pain, 2 Swamp Oozes for the weapons. Lightwell, why? Begins with an S, rhymes with schmag.
It also actually heals you. Lightwell is like really good in this next Rammus thing because a lot of times they just ignore it and your Lightwell just like heals you for a bunch and you're just like, all right.
Grobbulus. What's Grobbulus? Is that what's Grobbulus?
I don't even
Chat
know.
room is saying Grobbulus. Are we missing the are we screwing up something with the boss's name or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know we're screwing up something with the boss's name, but I don't really care what.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a deck that's going to beat the third guy of this wing, so we'll just roll with it.
Yeah. we got Wild Pyros for board clears. We got Shadow Word Deaths because he plays 2 minions that have 5 health or 5 attack. And it's just value. Emperor Cobra is just removal because he plays a lot of 4 attack minions, and Emperor Cobra is just fun to play.
Sure.
So that's why I play him. For fun. We got Soul Priests, and Soul Priests are nice because they circle healing. AoE board clear, it's just nice. Harrison Jones for his weapons. Holy Fires because every priest in the world plays Holy Fire. Rag because he hits the board and he hits it running. Alex Straza because I don't like waiting. So Alex draws him down. Gotta be honest, guys. Yeah. And Ysera because he hits the board and he gives you another card. Like sometimes you just need that extra card draw. Because you don't have much in this deck. And Northshire Clerics can't do much because whenever they decrease it to 1 health,
it's done.
What are you gonna do? Heal it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's not like a damage to 1 health. It's decreased like hard 1 health.
And you can't run something into another thing unless it has charge, but we don't have anything with charge in this deck, so all right. Gluth stick. Hey, this week I am not going to drop the ball on the iTunes reviews. We had 3 iTunes reviews, and I totally spaced on them last week, so I'm not going to do that this week. Not going to do it.
I'll keep Wild Pyro, Holy Smite. Get rid of the Soul Priest.
Keydoke. And we just get it right back. I asked the zombies if they wanted to eat your brains, and they said, I don't eat junk food. How cute.
Alright, so this is kind of tough. Like, basically, we just gotta, like, outlast that weapon, kind of.
Or at least get to turn 5.
Yeah.
Well, no, by the time we get that, it'll be down to nothing anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want the ooze in the beginning, and then you want a... and we should have went aggressively for the ooze, but I really like Holy Smite. You just kill yourself.
Yeah.
That weapon is so good, though.
Wild Pyro Holy Smite. That's going to clear the board, though.
Just heal yourself.
Okay.
He's not doing any damage to you.
Yeah.
You gotta remember. So we're just gonna outlast this little part, and then we're gonna take care of everything.
Yep. Not sure how, but we'll do it.
That's how we're gonna do it. Just heal yourself again.
All right. Pointing out the old A-bomb.
All right, now here's what we're going to do is we are going to play Emperor Cobra and heal ourselves.
And what's your plan with the Emperor Cobra?
My plan is to bait out his hero power. Because he is dumb, and he will do that, maybe. If not, we'll just run it into something and we'll be okay with it. All right, so here is my plan now. If we do... If we run in the Emperor Cobra into that Abomination. Just do that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do that.
The thing I'm thinking of is taking care of... Oh, well, we can do the same. Okay.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the Emperor in the Abomination, and then we're gonna Holy Smite one of the 1/1s that will be 1/1s.
Mm-hmm.
And that should take care of everything. And then we should just hero power to heal ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And you could honestly have dropped Arcanized Soul Priest right there. I would Holy Fire the 3/5.
Yep. Way ahead of you.
And that's just, we're going to set up for next turn with a Holy Smite and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think next turn is probably going to be Holy Smite. Okay. Circle of Healing would be amazing.
I would Lightwell. Here's what I'd do. I would Rag. We're just going to Rag. I'm not even joking, because what is he going to do? Hero Power, so in next turn we can clear everything with a Wild Pyro?
Yeah. Good point, dude. That's precisely what he's going to do, it looks like.
Alright, so you're going to drop Wild Pyro, and you're just going to...
Power Word
You're
shield
going to... No, you're going to Holy Fire the 4/6.
Yeah.
No, drop Wild Pyro first.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, why am I doing that? That doesn't make any sense. There we go. That worked out well.
And he's going to Hero Power this anyways, so we don't have to worry about it. Like, he's just going to start Hero Powering every turn because he can. So healing it up will be useless with the Power Word Shield.
Yeah. Because it's just going to become a 3/1 again. I'm almost thinking I should Harrison Jones. Because we have enough cards.
Well, we're going to use a lot this turn.
Oh.
So we're going to... Yeah, first off, we're going to Power Word Shield our guy.
Then we're going to do it again.
Sure, why not?
I'm waiting for your go-ahead. Then we're going to Northshire Cleric, and we're going to heal him.
Yep, but Holy Smite his face first. Just to clear that.
Mm-hmm.
Drop Lightwell because swag. Drop Northshire Cleric and then heal up.
Probably should have healed that first.
And then attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Hero power. Okay. Okay. You have my attention. I think we just go for face.
I would just go for face.
Yeah. Actually, probably drop the Soul Priest too, right?
Yeah.
And then Hero Power is face too. Yeah.
And maybe we... I mean, the only reason we're dropping the Soul Priest is because we're so far ahead right now.
Yeah.
But normally you never want a Lightwell and a Soul Priest on the same board.
That's a good point, dude. That's a good point. I'll be anxious to see what happens. I've never seen that happen before. I'm sure we're
Well,
going to
you
get
get damaged.
hosed. It's either going to damage us or it's going to kill our pyro.
Or apparently he's just going to kill the Soul Priest.
Oh,
Harrison
that's
Jones.
right. Well, there you have it.
And I would just drop the other pyro and go for face with what you have on the board.
Hey, grab the wrong card. Come on. There we go.
And we're just keeping those oozes because his weapon is so detrimental. And I think he only has 3 in deck, maybe 4. I don't know.
Eight.
We have 10 damage right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah. Yep.
I would just go for face and just ignore it.
Yeah.
You could always Alex's face for BM style, but I don't think it's worth it.
Not worth it. I'm gonna holy notice.
I would drop Akanai Soul Priest and Hero. And no, because we don't want to kill our creatures, right?
And
Because
just
that'll
hero-
wild pyro.
and hero power.
Yep, and then just Hero Power his face. Yeah. Because if we kill all our creatures, like,
Well, but
not
if we,
that it even matters.
yeah, I
to be
mean,
honest.
we still have. I was gonna do that because we still had the Akanai Soul Priest, so that's that.
Oh yeah, we could have definitely done that, but I don't know. I just figured we'd keep alive the creatures. So that's that, guys.
Yeah,
That
trying
is
to have
that.
a little fun with this stutter. Come on now, come on meow, come on meow. All right, now it's time for Big Nasty, the last guy, whatever the crap his name is, Thaddius.
I cannot wait to see the combos that is going to come out of the ladder on this with this cards you get from this ladder
Yeah,
or from this wing. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh,
it's insane. I'll show you guys a warrior deck that I've been using that I went 6-1 in casual with and 2-1 on the ladder with. So here's the Thaddius. We have Gluth stick, Thaddius. I said Thaddius. Anyways, Circle of Healing, 2 Holy Smites, 2 Power Word Shields, 2 Northshires, 2 Young Priestesses, 2 Shadow Word Pains, 2 Nerubian Eggs, 2 Wild Pyros, 2 Shadow Word Death, Soul Priest, Light Spawn, Holy Nova, Sludge, Belcher, Holy Fire, and Temple Enforcers. And you'll see a lot of this is based around the fact that, like, Light Spawn doesn't. His hero power swaps the attack and health of your minions. So, Light Spawn, that doesn't really matter.
you want like minions with the same attack and health. And that's kind of like we're using Temple Forcer almost as like a heal on a 6/6, because if they're like you have a 1/7 and they have like a a 2/1, then they get value.
Yep. And also, there's a couple other cards that I want you guys to think about. He's not a super hard boss. Some cards that you could have some fun with. I beat him with a different deck earlier, but I used let's see here. What did I use? I used the 3-cost 2/8 taunt. Oh, there he goes. The Death Lord, because he hero powers every turn at the beginning, so everything swaps, and it stays that way. So if he doesn't kill the Death Lord, he might not. He becomes an 8/2. Same with I used Mogashan Wardens, wherever you might be at. They're in here somewhere. Mogashan Warden, LMNOP, Mogashan Warden. Here we go. So makes me easy kill target, but the AI is stupid, so sometimes you just got to play that.
You just assume your opponent's dumb.
Yeah. Yep.
It's true with the AI though. You can really just ignore them. Just like, you don't know anything. You're a program.
You are a program. You're a bot. There's a lot of bots going around with Hearthstone. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's becoming a problem. Like somebody did a number like checker on how many legends were in the first week.
Yeah.
And last season compared to this season, last season was 50. This season was like 400. And it's because there's so many bots.
Wow.
They estimate that bots are like 50% of the ladder. And the thing is Blizzard's gonna do something about them. I wonder what, but I don't know. I would keep wild power, yeah, and get rid of the rest.
Why do I even give stuff up? Why do I even bother? Hero power, nothing. Yes. Yes.
I would just hero power your face. Is this why the game isn't fun anymore?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of why.
Just egg it up.
Yep. Egging, sir.
Good old eggaroony. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And mm-hmm. So I'm gonna trade this and probably light spawn.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Do that.
Yep.
And then next turn's pretty easy mode.
Shocks the board, nothing happens. Lightning bolt. Well, you don't say. Alright.
So we could clear the board right now if we wanted to. We could do... Here's what I would do personally, is I would Shadowward Pain the 3/3.
Mm-hmm.
I would heal up that bad boy, the 2/2.
Yep.
And then I would clear the...
Clear the 3/4.
Yeah. I don't really like that, but I think we have to. We're going to do it.
We could do that, or we could go for face, because on turn 6, we could end up Holy Smiting that 3/4 and Holy Nova.
Okay. I'll go for it. I like it.
That stupid Twizz comes up with an idea every once in a while.
That just reminds me of that Caddyshack quote. He's like, I'm no slouch. He's like, don't sell yourself short. You're plenty of a slouch.
So about that whole Holy Smite, Holy Nova thing, that's not probably going to work out so well.
It's okay. Just circle.
Yeah. So we're going to Soul Priest, circle, and then Hero Power the 4/1. Am I right?
Yep. Definitely.
Come on. Come on. There we go.
All right, now he's going to give a little switcheroo. And the thing is, Akanai Soul Priest is so good in this one. He doesn't have any burst. So he can just sit there and it controls the board, you know?
Yep.
So we give a little
Holy Smite,
Young
Hero
Priest,
Power.
Holy Smite, Hero Power, Young Priest.
Yep. Yep.
Priestess. Sorry, I'm not
Priestess.
sexist, guys.
No, we don't do that.
Somebody asked how Reb's doing. She's she's found.
She's still on the floor, and I put a tweet out where she was like, I crawled to the bathroom floor, and I woke up this morning in my bedroom, and I'm not sure if I was on my way to the bathroom or if I was already done and came back.
Just hero fire yourself.
Should I Holy Nova and kill that thing? I don't see a bad...
I would save Holy Nova for next turn, because, I mean, you're only going to take 3 damage, and then you could always just Wild Pyro Holy Nova and kill anything else that he plays.
Okay. Kind of wishing I'd Holy Nova.
Well, you can still do Wild Pyro Holy Nova right now.
But that's still going to leave him with a 2-1.
Yeah, but it's going to be a 1-2, and you're going to have a 1-3.
That's a good call. That's a good call. I do, in fact, like your style.
And then just throw out the egg after. Doesn't matter if you throw it out before or after.
Yeah.
If you're playing Constructed, you definitely want before. But right now, you don't care.
Nope.
Huh. Things will...
So is it worth holy firing? Is it really?
I was just thinking that, and I think it's not.
I think it's not too.
I would just hero power the 4-2. Trade it with the 2-2, and then Holy Smite the 3-2.
Yeah. Agreed. Gosh.
Ooh, powered shield it.
Yep.
Get some card draw. Ooh. I would attack into the 2-4 and then hero. Oh, no, I would not attack in because I realized that you have that thing. I would just drop light spawn, go for face.
Yeah.
And hero power yourself.
Yep.
For some reason, I thought it was a 4-2 and not a 2. I don't know. I love Zombie Chow. It is so good for you. I would kill the Zombie Chow with your 5-5. Heal your guy up.
Yep.
And then just go for face with that. Get a little 6 damage in.
Yep. Get it while the getting's good. I've always said that. Actually, I really haven't, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've never heard you say that.
Never once. Okay.
I would almost holy fire that.
Yeah, and then take the rest out with this guy and go for face.
Yeah, with the 5-5.
Yeah. Yep. We're done messing around. We've drug this out longer than we need to.
It's true. We were playing way too safe.
What a really cool mechanic, though. I mean, it does force you to kind of like think about, you know, well, yeah, sure, it's a 1-2 this turn, but next turn it's going to be a 2-1. So,
yeah, just drop Northshire Cleric, drop the Sludger, just hit face.
Yeah. Okay.
For everyone who's asking, Zombie Chow is really good in Priest.
Yeah.
Just heal your 2-2, yeah.
Done and done.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying on Zoo and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if it's in the right place at Zoo. I think you're those Death Lords, rather not Death Lords. The Death Rail, like you get +1/+1 for all Death Rail minions you play. I think that's the better one, personally, for Zoo.
Oh, do you? Let's talk. Okay, let's talk. Yeah, let's. You know what? While we're on that, let's talk about the cards that we got here.
Well, should we do that after the after we get the 2 extra cards?
Okay.
Because we still have to do the class challenges.
Let's do all the things that you want to do, Studder. That's fine.
Well,
I'm kidding.
We're gonna do stop again.
I'm busting your nuts. I'm busting them. Okay. I already did the warrior one. That was a little slice of hell, I'm here to tell you. So, but you know what? I can't feel bad about losing to the AI in this one, because it's not like I picked my deck. It's not like I have a strategy. All I can do is play the cards that I'm dealt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know about these decks they give you. They're not exactly difficult.
This one sucks, dude. Just because it's like
it's RNG related. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like this one's like, oh man, I don't know what to mulligan for because I don't know what's in the deck.
Yeah. Well, I think Gramash should be out of here. I'll be honest with you. Execute's come in so handy. I'm almost... Because I mulligan...
I think I would get rid of it just for an early drop, but I do see where you're coming from. Like, because you have no good...
removal.
I guess you can keep... Yeah, I guess you can keep a Torn Warrior. I don't know, though. You want those early drops, though.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Okay. And this is also one of those where it's like, oh, this is going to be such a breeze. You get him down to like, 12 health by like turn 6. There we go. I feel better now. And you're like, I got this in the bag. And then all of a sudden, he just starts pooping on you.
Eggers.
So, yep. Okay, let's see here.
Coin hero power pass. Oh,
Coin.
jerk.
Gosh.
I think you just... Yeah.
I mean, he's going to kill it.
But he might hero power first for no apparent reason. I would rather... The Frothing Berserker comes in more handy than the Torn Warrior.
So you think I should Frothing Berserker instead?
No, I think you should Torn Warrior instead. Because you're basically just throwing it out there to be executed.
Yeah.
To be execute based. It's like...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although I know that there's a whole fistful of nightmares that he's got.
I would
Frothing Berserker. And then
I would execute that thing. Yeah. Stupid rampages. There it is. Let's just make a really big frothing Berserker.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah. Actually, we're gonna do one, and then we're gonna drop Acolyte of Pain.
Or
one Rampage, one Acolyte.
Or we could do both the egg.
Because I want the egg to die. Let's be real here.
I gotcha, but he's just sitting there doing nothing. I see.
Yeah, but it's gonna die next turn because he's gonna hero power because he wants to activate his egg too.
Okay. Okay.
I think I would just Dark Scale Healer. And kill the and then run in your 1/3 into that thing, just to get that extra card.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen a weapon ever in this deck. Why do they give you Spiteful Smiths? Oh, I lied.
Yeah,
I lied.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
This is going to be such a big Frothing Berserker. You might kill him this turn.
I hope he doesn't. Yeah. 20. Well, that's that. Turn 7. That's how we do it here on the old Power Hour.
I would suggest killing him.
Yeah. There is a strategy here. Okay. Well then. GG. Didn't see that one coming. But no, I was on Twitter. I was talking to at Sergeant Zim on Twitter, and he was like, dude, get ready for the Warrior one. So I played it, and I was like, oh, I see what you're talking about, and because it took me like 4 times to beat him, because I'm like sitting there looking at 2 9/7 taunts, and all I've got is an Acolyte of Pain and an egg, and it's like, oh, thanks, there goes that. So.
I think it legitimately comes down to if you draw Frothing Berserker or not.
Really?
Yeah, because I think the Frothing Berserker was so overpowered in that one single matchup.
Well, and the Rampages.
Yeah, Rampage has helped.
Okay. I'm tempted to keep Inner Fire, but then again, I don't know what else I have in my deck.
I think I'd just get rid of everything.
We're going to get something beastly that would have been awesome to Inner Fire. And go. Here we go. I know it for a fact. There you go.
Yeah.
The egg.
Nerubian egg, awesome to Inner Fire.
Okay.
I would suggest
Egging.
yes. Egging.
Yep, egging, sir.
Man, golf takes a lot out of me.
Doesn't it, though?
It does.
That it does. I'm going to power
just
word.
Dark Cultist.
Really? I was thinking about power word shielding him and then healing him up. Just for the card draw. What's he going to do about it?
Nothing, but Dark Cultist is also just developing your board. So Dark Cultist is the same as kind of power word shielding it.
Okay.
It's just going to happen later on. Because he's going to swap these, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be a 2-4, and he has no way of dealing with a 2-4. Unless he trades everything on his board into it.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Thanks, dude. However that works.
I think I would just, like, Death Lord.
Here's kind of what I'm thinking. Call me crazy. I'm thinking about Crazed Alchemist, or actually Power Word Shield, Crazed Alchemist the 2/7, go for face, because when it's his turn again, it's gonna be a 9/2. When it's his turn again, he's gonna hero power right off the bat and turn that back into a 2/9.
So I like that move, but I was thinking you Crazed Alchemist, then you Power Word Shield, because then you get a 4/7 next turn, and it's kind of like it averages out a little bit better.
Okay, Crazed Alchemist first.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
That could be fun.
Yeah, we could do something with that. Okay. Okay.
I think I would Death Lord here,
and
I think I would kill the 5/3 and then heal up my Nerubian.
Yeah.
And after all that, guys, he's back to a 4/4.
Back to a 4/4. After the entire dance. Oh, boy.
He's going to clear our board. No, he's not. He just... Ooh, that's... Oh, man, he got Sludge Belcher. What can we steal?
We could steal... Oh, no. We don't want to steal that.
Yeah, I think we just Temple and for sure our guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll Shadow Madness the 2/2 guy. How much damage do you have on board? So he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 11. Well, 5 plus 3 plus 3. Yeah, we're fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, we're fine.
Should I hit in on that? That 3/5?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All right, he's back to a 4/4 again.
Yeah. And actually, if he goes for face, we can steal that. Never mind. Never mind. My dog is like going nuts here. I don't know what he's got going on here. Do we want to? Could we? I think. Here's what we should do. I think we should take control of the 3/5. Hit the 1/2. Kill the 3/3 with the 3/5. And then do something. I just don't know what yet.
I was thinking we kill the 3/5 with the 6/6, and we cabal the little 1/2 dude. Either one. That was what I was thinking. He only's got 2 cards in hand, so he's not really bursting you down.
Yeah.
Well, I say we mind games because we can. Oh, I'm serious.
Okay. I knew that was going to be let down. I say we Shadow Madness the 3/5 into the 4/1.
Yeah, but I think what you do is you take out the 3/5 right now with the 5/4.
Okay.
And I think you Shadow Madness the 1/2 into the 4/1.
Yeah. Yep. That is the play of the game. Cool.
And the next turn we just drop what's his face there?
Velen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can just start healing ourselves.
Freaking mind games.
I know. I'm kind of pissed. Zombie Chow is like the worst thing in the world.
Gosh.
Just Velen. Here, heal yourself.
Yeah.
Hit face with that thing.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Oh. He would have been awesome to double Divine Spirit.
It's okay. Now we're just going to drop Akanai Soul Priest right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Hero Power is... And we can double Divine Spirit this guy right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you end the turn.
Oh, sorry about that. You're right. We could have. I didn't even think about that.
We get Crazed Alchemist right now.
Oh, we could still double Divine Spirit and then Crazed Alchemist.
Well, I was thinking we get a big attack in right now. So we attack his face right now.
Okay. And then double Divine Spirit.
Yeah, and then double Divine Spirit.
Oh.
And then Temple Enforcer. Oh, I guess we should have Temple Enforcer first. This is why I'm terrible with Inner Fire decks.
Yeah.
Because we would have doubled the double, which would have been, I don't know.
Which would have
been
been
a lot of doubles and some threes and I don't know, some
it would have
math.
been triple of the double. No, we wanted to put it right at 18.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do, guys.
We wanted to put it right at 18. I mean...
We didn't misplay at all.
We're not that dumb. Thank you. It's like he's on the ladder.
No.
He
was on the ladder.
Thaddius
Here's the thank you, and then burst you down with Leroy Shadow Step, Shadow Step.
Oh my god.
Cold blood, cold blood.
Cold blood, cold blood.
Turn 10.
Yep. Yep, with a rock biter. So, okay, dude. Let's talk a little bit about the cards that we got in this particular one. Dude, I have not played the soundboard in so long, it shut off. It shut off.
Oh, no.
I gotta turn it back on just because.
You gotta go soundboard happy, man.
I do. All right. Okay.
Is it necessary for me to drink my own urine? No. But I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like the taste.
Okay, the Dark Cultist. I can see. I don't know. I don't know.
You know
I
what?
don't see a ton of
Dark
value.
Cultist is going to be a good card, guys.
I don't see
It's going to be a good card. Some people have labeled it the game-breaking priest card. It's like, no.
No.
It's like, no, it's not game-breaking. It's not like the best card. It's OP. What it does is it opens up the opportunity for a mid-range priest deck, though. And that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I kind of like that. That goes along with Zombie Chow. Zombie Chow is kind of like a priest card, guys. Let's be real here. Because you're not bursting them down. I mean, some people play in Zune, and that's fine.
Now, let me ask you this, dude. If you had a Soul Priest out and a Zombie Chow, and they kill the Zombie Chow, would it do 5 damage to them?
Yes, it would.
There you go. There you go.
So that's another reason why it's a good priest card. And it's going to be used all over the place. It's an anti-aggro card because it's 2-3 for 1.
Yeah.
And you don't care if aggro gains health. You're just trying to live.
Yeah. Yep, you're trying to buy your way into the next couple of turns.
America doesn't want to see us work. America wants to see us live.
Okay. So, with this particular wing, we got the Mad Scientist. I mean, we've seen him we've seen him in the previous wings. I think it's one of those things. I look at him and I'm like, not a ton of value, really. But the second somebody plays it on me, I'm going to be like, oh no, that sucks.
So there have what Mad Scientist does is it opens up the opportunity for a secrets deck. And you know, everyone tried to toy with the secrets deck at the beginning, and secret decks are fun to play. The question is they weren't good.
Yeah.
They were okay, and they countered some decks really well, and they kind of sucked it up in most decks. In the counters, it's like you always had better counters for those decks anyway, so
Sure.
why would you waste it on a secrets deck? But what I think has huge potential in this is a freeze mage deck, because what you're doing is you're not drawing for those ice blocks anymore.
Ice blocks.
You're just playing Mad Scientist, and you're like, kill it. Good. I want this thing dead.
Yep. And it's also kind of a dead giveaway. Usually, like, if you can get it in your mulligan, I guess, it doesn't give away that you're a freeze mage just yet. It makes your opponent think that you're just playing the new cards, and who knows what kind of deck you have. But that is pretty effective.
I think it's mostly a mage card, to be honest. Some people have thought, hey, let's toy with it in Hunter too. I'm not quite on board with that. But I would see it working. I just don't see it working better than the regular standard Hunter deck.
Sure. What else did we get here? Wailing Soul. Silence your other minions. I've seen this get used today. People are using it with Ancient Watchers. People are using it actually a lot with the 2/8 taunt. Whatever that guy is, the Death Lord or whatever he is.
Interesting.
Yep. So it basically, they play turn 3, the Death Lord or whatever the crap his name is. That's gonna bug me. Is it Death Lord? Dreadlord, Dreadlocks, Death Lord. Yep, it is. There he is. Your opponent puts him in your, yeah. So it gives you a 2/8 on turn 3, and you don't have to worry about the.
Yeah. It would also be good with the Dancing Sword. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh yeah, that would be good with the Dancing Swords.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those cards where you can combo it really well. With sometimes it's gonna work. Sometimes, other times it's like I see it being amazing versus Freeze Mage, but you don't. Oh, sorry, I just had weird stuff going through. You don't build a deck just to counter Freeze Mage. You know, you don't be like, I'm gonna put this card in because it's really good versus Freeze Mage. It's like you just don't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I see it also being good with Equality and Paladin.
Oh, let's go back and revisit this again. Where did it go? 4-drop, right?
Yep.
There we go. Where's it at? Oh my god. Okay. Silence your other minions. Yep. That is the anti-equality card. Because if they... Or Humility, or Aldor Peacekeeper, or anything like that. Yep.
Well, yeah, but what I'm thinking is, like, you do that on your own minions. So it's like, you Equality to make their minions, and then you just drop that. So it's like a turn 6 play. Then they can't, like, trade.
Oh, dropping it. Oh, so you're talking about now. So it goes both ways basically. You could play it as a paladin, Equality, and then drop that to unsilence your minion or to silence your minions, or it's a great counter for Equality.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I think Pally is going to be making a big, not a big comeback, but I think it's going to be more prevalent.
It is already making a decent comeback. It's just going to be awesome.
Yeah. Here we go. Fugan and
Stag.
Stag. Old Stag.
Stalag? I don't know.
Stalag. I have seen these guys use. Now, here's something that I learned, guys, is if I play Stalag or Stalag, and then my opponent plays Fugan, if Fugan dies, or I'm sorry, if my Stalag dies and then his Fugan dies, he gets the Thaddius. I didn't realize that. It's not your card specific. It's not your Fugan and your Stalag that has to die to get Thaddius. It's if one of them died during the game, and I never put those two together until I was like, ho ho ho.
But it's an everlasting buff, right? So it's like if you play Fugan and it dies, then he plays Stag and it dies, then you play Stag and it dies, you both get a Thaddius, right?
Yes. Yep, you both get a yeah. And if you really want to make it interesting, play some Faceless Manipulators in your deck. Because then you just Faceless Manip one of them. Get another Thaddius. There's only so many big game hunters, so many Shadow Word Deaths, so many executes that'll get you through that. So, but yeah, look out for that, guys. If you're playing these, if they play one, keep in your head that okay, they played this one, so I have to make the other one die on my side of the board. So, was there anything else? I don't think there's anything else that we got out of this. No,
well, we dropped. Isn't there one more? Zombie Chow.
Yeah, we already talked about him. So
yeah,
I did kind of skim over him. There he is, Zombie Chow.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, we've gotten to that part, and what else do we have? What else do we have here? We've got my favorite, the community thought segment. Studder, I see that grin on your face. You're happy about it.
I love this section. I love hearing people complain.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Here's what happens, okay? The community, it speaks. It just reaches out and tugs at your heart because people are crying and they need help and Blizzard won't listen. So, what we're going to do is we highlight some of these amazing thoughts. We dive into the Facebook posts. We dive into the forums. We dive into wherever we can find Hearthstone posts at. And this is usually where we find these people crying out for help. So we highlight them and share their pain with everyone else. So here we go. I give you the community thought segment. As soon as I can get the right thing going here. Here we go. Savagione says, Hey, thanks Blizz for making this game so damn easy to bot and win with easy mode Zoo Lock. I made a priest deck to combat said zoo bots, and even with 2 times Holy Nova and taunts, I still lost thanks to egg and sticky minions. I heal, I AoE, I play a taunt, and he AHs an answer. I think that's supposed to be has, but GG anyway. He AHs an answer for it all in the form of buff, minions, and sticky minions, which is minions that spawn another one when they die. The thing that pissed me off the most was he was a bot with a gold portrait who had a perfect draw. Turn 5 Doomguard with no other cards in hand. And after using both my Holy Novas, he still had 8 damage on the board after playing buff minions on his 2/1 golems. Man, this game is a far cry from beta. Too bad. I'm really thinking about uninstalling and calling it a day for Hearthstone. So, whatever the hell sticky minions are, I got nothing.
Well, they're minions. Like, I just imagine when he says sticky minions, like, ugh, like, I don't want to, just.
It's on my hand.
Gross.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, so. Anyways, guys, yeah, just.
We forgot to review Undertaker. Twizz, I knew we forgot something.
Oh, is that the one we forgot?
Yeah.
Undertaker. There it is. Whenever you summon a minion with Death Rattle, go get 1/1. Yep, I did forget that. Who pointed that out in the chat room? I'm sure somebody did. Anyways.
Double Crooks.
Yep. I see this being more in an aggressive deck, something that has like the Haunted Creepers, the Nerubian Eggs, the low drop Death Rattle ones. I think, I see that's probably where you're going to get the most bang for your buck, but I also don't see this getting, I don't know.
I see it getting a lot of play in Zoo.
Yeah.
Because Zoo plays everything that sticks. And then I also see it getting a lot of play in maybe some sort of ramp fast druid. And then there's also a few other places, like maybe a shaman deck, or maybe a. You're not gonna see it in Hunter because Hunter plays a lot of Death Rattle, but they also don't play. They want to play beasts.
Sure. Yeah.
I see kind of like Zoo, maybe a token druid, and then I think shaman. I think those are the ones.
I think it should go into legendary. To be brutally honest with you.
Oh well, we're definitely gonna put it in there, but that's just for the sole purpose of putting it in there.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Oh man. So, all right. I'm going to show you guys a couple of decks that I kind of want. I want some advice on. Kind of toy around with them, see what you think. But first things first, everybody. I dropped the ball last week on iTunes reviews, and we got some awesome iTunes reviews. This show is available on the Blizz Pro YouTube channel. It's available on iTunes, obviously, because I'm getting ready to read the reviews. It's available on hspowerhour.com. Make sure you guys go there. Make sure you're clicking the like on our Facebook page, because we put out decks, we put out when we're going live, reminders, whatever, pictures of Studder passed out in an alley, drunk, and it's insane. So we put it all there. But first and foremost, we got 3 5-star reviews in the last 2 weeks. One is from Dub C Dude, and he said, "These two are great. This has easily become one of my favorite parts of the week. I look forward to the show like I look forward." Oh no, we already read this one. Sorry. Dub C Dude got 2. I read it twice. Screwed the
Thanks, Dub C Dude. Thank you.
I wanted to read it again because of the shock jocks thing.
Yeah.
We're like his favorite shock jocks, which if you don't know what shock jocks are, you need to look that up because it's a beast. So, anyways, the most recent ones that we got is from one of them's from Chief Vol'jin, and Chief Vol'jin is awesome. He was in the Twizzcast chat room. He's a big supporter of me. I'm a big supporter of him, and it's awesome. He says, "This show is entertaining, informative, and just plain powerful when it comes to playing Hearthstone. The hosts work well together to get things done and have shown ways of using minions that I would not have thought of before. A must-watch for Hearthstone fans. Mun. So, awesome. Dude, so appreciated, man. So appreciated. And the other one we got is from Double Crux. Says, excellent show, awesome play-by-play guide to what's going on in Hearthstone, including decks popular in the meta, and guides to the new solo mode, which have been very helpful. I dare say I would find a way to give them 6 stars if only they added the solid gold soundbite from Austin Powers Gold Member to their soundboard for when fancy gold cards get played. That's happening starting next week. For you. Just for you. So, Double Crux and Chief Vol'jin, guys, we really can't thank you enough. It's 5-star reviews that help people find us and find out what's going on and whatever. So, subscribe to us on iTunes. It's completely free. We don't ask for a single penny for doing this show. There's no subscribe on our Twitch or anything like that. We do this for fun and for free. So subscribe on YouTube or on YouTube or on iTunes, and you can download our episodes. Take us with you on the go. They're going to be coming out more rapid fire now that we've got a new Blizz Pro server up and running. So, what did I miss out of there, Stutter? The heck did I miss? Anything?
I think we're all set. I mean,
okay. Okay, I do want to, you know what, one thing that people really liked last week was when we don't have to play a deck, but we kind of featured a little bit of what was going on. I got a lot of positive responses on that. So, guys, here's a warrior deck that I put together. I know that we featured a warrior deck. Well, we didn't play it. We talked about it, the control, I think it was this control warrior deck. But I made a new one with some of the new cards, and I have gone 6-1 in casual mode and 2-1 on the ladder with it. And it's kind of a throwback deck. It's kind of a, before the Control Warriors were like, removal, here's a nightmare for you to deal with. Okay, now that you barely made it through that, here's a bigger one. Here's a bigger one. And that's kind of how this deck functions. So, real quick, it's got 2 Executes, 2 Shield Slams, 2 Whirlwinds, 1 Fiery War Axe, 1 Slam, 2 Armor Smiths, 2 Cruel Taskmasters, 2 Shield Blocks, Acolytes of Pain. I run 2 big game hunters because people are Thaddius happy right now. That's right, I run 2 BGHs and 2 Executes. Because the
and 2 Shield Slams.
And 2 Shield Slams. So it might feel like a little bit of overkill, but I don't have to worry about wasting my. I can use an Execute on something a little bit. You know, like if they're gonna play if I'm playing Handlock and they play. Double Giants, double Molten Giants, or something to that effect. Okay, I have 2 Executes and 2 BGHs. I don't have to use 1 BGH and say, boy, I sure hope I draw that next Execute. Or boy, or I can use an Execute and say, man, what am I going to do about the next Giant that he drops? There's, and again, Thaddius rolling around, people are doing crazy things, and I think this will be not standard, but you're going to see more double BGHs and more big stuff removal, especially when those slimes come out, because I see rogues doing exactly what the boss did tonight and, taunting and cold-blooding and all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's got a Death's Bite, 2 Senjins, a Brawl. It's got Fugan, Harrison Jones. I just use it because I started seeing a lot of Paladin, and you can't do anything about what's his name, Tyrion, except try and eat up his sword. So make the trades that you have to make to get rid of him, and then hopefully you can put a Swamp Ooze in for this. It's up to you. Stalag, Sylvester Stalag is what I'm going to call him from now on. Sunwalker, 2 of them. Sylvanas, Black Knight, Gramash. So a little bit pricey, but pretty effective. So give that a whirl, guys. Tweak it for me and let me know, like, hey, I like this deck, but I changed this and it's working out better for me. I took out 1 Cruel Taskmaster. Cards that I kind of played around with that you could put in here. Faceless Manipulators. I don't run Cleaves anymore because of the eggs. You could put in another Slam. You could put in Corcorans if you wanted to. Let's see here. There's a whole bunch that you can mess with. Yeah,
Slams are kind of falling out of style because you just can get so much value out of the Acolyte of Pain, and Death Bites are going to go and make that even more so, guys. It's just going to happen. Let's just go along with it. One thing would be interesting would be replacing Slams with a possible Loot Hoarder, maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't know. Loot Hoarder doesn't stick well. they're not sticky enough.
They're not sticky enough, obviously.
Fiery War Axe, you could always go, like, I don't know. I think this will be an interesting type of deck. I mean, Sunwalkers, you're going to see a lot of greed, so those Sunwalkers are going to get value. Yeah. One thing you could toy around with is, switching out the Black Knight for Lothab or Harrison Jones for Lothab. Mm-hmm. Depends on what you see, guys. You're going to see a lot of weapons these days because, a lot of people are going to be trying out new Death Bites and stuff like that.
Yep. Oops, sorry about my dog there. So yeah, I mean, yeah, give it a whirl. Remember what I said earlier about Fugan and Sylvester Stalag about how you kill them and when you kill them and whatever. But give that a whirl. Give me some feedback. You can follow me on Twitter at TwizzBP, and also Studder changed his Twitter handle name. It's like an entire sentence long now. Let's talk about your Twitter handle, why it changed, and what's going on with that, Studder.
So we had an official announcement for our new team, Antares. It's on Liquid Hearth. I mean, that's it. That's why. So I just wanted to put our little abbreviation, ANT, Antares. So we're called Ants.
Ants.
It's pretty. Yeah. Feel free to make fun of that on Twitter. It's fine. We all know it. It's comedy. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why. It's just the new team is officially announced, and it's awesome. We have a great time. We're all fun people. Like, try to, follow me on Twitter, follow the rest of the team on Twitter, just see what they're doing. Yep. I mean, yeah, just, try to... We're starting up, so let's just see what we can do, and, if you want to read some cool articles that we write, do it.
Good game. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm really impressed with the stuff that you guys have going on over there. So I'm definitely going to be following Antares a little bit closer than I normally would any other Hearthstone team. So it's not because you're on it. I really can't stand you. But, So for those of you who didn't catch the beginning of this show, I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube as soon as we cut the stream. So it's going to be uploading. It'll be up in probably an hour at the most. So if you want to check out the beginning or catch the end of this or whatever, it'll be available there. So I think that is going to do it for us. I always feel like I am forgetting something, but yeah, hspowerhour.com is our home. It's our website, but the engine that powers us is BlizzPro. Okay, BlizzPro.com. You'll have all of your articles as far as World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, Diablo 3, Heroes of the Storm, all the Blizzard games. Make sure you're going to BlizzPro.com. Hearthstone.BlizzPro.com gets you all of your Hearthstone information. So make sure you guys are checking that out. So we've got a pretty phenomenal writing staff there. We talked about our Facebook page, the Hearth Pro podcast. If you guys are more into the audio thing and for your drive, your commute to work, make sure you guys are checking out BlizzPro's Hearth Pro show. It is awesome in every way. The production value is terrific. Mark does a great job over there. Yeah, I think that's all of it. I think
definitely keep an eye on BlizzPro. I know they're doing some. They just do some interesting stuff with Hearthstone in general. Like not just us. Like it's everyone else. They write great articles, guys. Like they're like actually like I hate reading, and I'll read them.
Yeah.
And it's not just because like they help me they help us do the show and everything like that. It's like. No, I actually like read them for the sake of reading them, not for the sake of I'm just supporting people.
Well,
that's an testament to something.
You know what I really like, dude? I have a tablet and I downloaded an RSS reader and I just subscribed to all of the BlizzPro's RSS, and it just updates as soon as I can read all the articles with the pictures and everything, like on the go. It's like I have my own little Blizzard newspaper on my tablet. So RSS feeds are the poo. So
I want one, so I'm gonna get one.
You should, without a doubt. So anyhow, but all right, guys. Well, we're gonna catch you next week. We're gonna be releasing the heroic modes a little bit more rapid fire now. So make sure you're tuning into YouTube and the Hearthstone Power Hour iTunes, and you'll be able to catch those heroic modes there. So I think that's it. Anything else, Stutter?
Nope. I would stay in tune for hspower.com, guys.
Yeah.
Go there, check it out. I don't know. I'm gonna try to write for Twizz here an article on Thag and Stag.
Thag
That's what I'm calling those two people. I don't know what they're called, so I call them Thag and Stag for no apparent reason.
Much respect. Much respect. So, all right, guys, we will catch you guys next week. Thanks so much for tuning in. All the love.